What's up, everybody, man? It's WHITEBOYRADIO, back with another one. Take a time and smash the subscribe button right down there. There's a little join button in blue. It'll show you the perks if you join the memberships. I actually do take care of my members over here on this channel. Just ask any of them in the comments. You'll get a lot of content if you join. I stream the fights, man. It's definitely worth a peek. And man, you're looking out for yours truly by supporting it, man. Please. And for my members that have joined it, a special shout out to y'all. I really do appreciate you, especially when you continually smash it from month to month. It means a lot. I really mean that. Man, this video I want to get into is a continuation of something that I said. What I'm doing on this video is kind of talking about Tucci, okay? I would like to get into that topic a little bit here. This is probably going to be a two-parter because I want us to, there's a lot to go into this subject. You hear this a lot on prison channels and what have you. I just don't think that everybody out there knows what it is. I don't know why it's called Tucci. I really don't. Most of you guys know it's just like a slang word in there. Okay, let's talk about that for a second. Look, what Tucci is, when you hear these guys say Tucci, it's just a slang word for spice. Spice is it is a synthetic. It's synthetic marijuana, man. That's at least what it's supposed to be. Okay. I really don't know what it is. It is it's K2. It's spice. However you want to word it, Tucci. Man, it's got a bunch of words inside the prison system. There was another nickname for it. I forget. It was another Tucci. It was another Little Wayne saying. Dang, I forget it. But look, this stuff messes people up. It really does. I'm pretty honest with you guys on this channel. Okay, look, I don't have any shame. I've said way worse on way more videos. Have I smoked Tucci? Yes, in prison. Personally, I don't like it. Okay. But I understand why people do it, okay? Kind of. It's very, very difficult subject here. But let me give you a very broad definition of why people smoke it. It's like a bud. It's comparable to bud. Some, okay? Some of it is. When I did do it, okay? I've done it a few times inside of prison. When I did do it, it would be 1 or 2 hits. That's it. Because I didn't want to be like get out there in prison. I didn't want to be stuck. You know, like I didn't want to be the dude where in the conversation you're just like, hey, and the guy's like, huh? I don't want to be that dude because you have to be alert, man. You got to be like knowing what's happening. I don't like to be. I was never really a big stoner on the street. Did I have my struggles with drugs? Yes. Not to be confused. But bud was never the top of the list. I kind of skipped that one. Went to the hard ones. I don't know. But in prison, it is used for a very simple concept. People want to smoke their time away. Okay. The problem is it's comparable to bud by the way that it makes you feel. Okay. But it's really not. Listen, I'm sure I got a lot of stoner subscribers. Shout out to my stoners. But bud is natural, okay? It's natural. You could grow it. It's been around a long time. You could make hemp out of it, all types of stuff with bud. I'm not teaching anybody about that. You can't say the same with K2 spice. Okay, which brings me to this story. I'm gonna do a whole spice video coming very shortly, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you catch it. But for this story, I kind of briefly said it, and there's a playlist that I have where I talk a lot more about this. It's called Prison Hustles and Visitation Stories. Check it out. You won't be disappointed. It's a good playlist. Check out the playlist section in general. But on this story, man, there was a dude I knew, okay? And boy, did he do something stupid. Let me tell you what he did. When people smoke Tucci, man, you never know what it is, okay? You never know what is in that stuff. This is why it's not like bud, okay? Anybody, I could go to any state in America and get up with my subs, and you guys got a doobie roll or a blunt roll, whatever, or you have a bomb, you know, I could go and smoke that with you, you know, and I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be functional. Okay, maybe some of you guys have better, maybe some of you guys have weaker stuff. Okay, but we all know the same feeling. Okay, just like if you guys come over here and I had the same for you, you know what to expect to feel. K2 is a criminal ran substance, man. It's really criminal ran. Dudes inside will push for people on the outside to get it to them so they can make money. And people want the best, the strongest. You know, it gets sprayed, man. It's like potpourri that's getting sprayed. Okay, I've heard it gets sprayed, but I've heard sometimes they spray with Raid and people smoking it. But listen, man, it's crazy, dude. It's very crazy. These dudes will twack out when they smoke this stuff. If I went around on a Meet My Subscriber tour to America, I would never twack out if you had a doobie rolled and if it was bud. But this is K2 we're talking about. It's completely freaking different. And so when I tried it, it was the light stuff, the normal stuff that is comparable to bud. Every now and again, you get this, literally, this death stuff that gets into the prison system. Dudes have literally died. Okay, died smoking this stuff. I just read something. I'm gonna post it if I can remember. I'll probably actually do a video about it. Last year, Florida had the most prison deaths. For death, Florida was #1. Okay. There's no debating what I read. So if you could say, oh, West Coast. In the comments, look, this is not an East versus West channel over here. Okay, I think it all sucks, but I'm just saying the facts is Florida had the most deaths. Now, is that due to violence and this and that? Maybe. I think it had a lot to do with this subject we're talking about now. When this stuff comes in like that, dudes are all over it, man. It's bad. It's comparable to if you know somebody who's strung out on heroin, fentanyl. If it's real good and they're banging it, they will try to get it. Okay, it's just the way it goes, man. Okay, but this dude, Mikey, I briefly told this story, so I want to tell this again with some detail. Man, he was a two-cheg, man, and he was a bumping at he had heart, man. The dude had heart. Okay, he had a lot of heart. He was bumping. He was a white dude. He was all right, man. But where I was in the dorm, he came and lit up Tucci, man, and they had just got it in or whatever, and it was nothing for me to see this dude, burn a log, burn a stick. I seen him do it so many times. Okay, I never seen him twack out. I never seen him. He can handle it pretty good, and that's saying a lot because you never know what is in this stuff. But for the strength mix up, he could handle it good and the same every time. He was almost like, yeah, he was all right to hang out with when he was on it, if that makes any sense. Okay, and I don't like to hang out with twat heads and stuff like that. And on the inside, it comes in. And he runs over, he's lighting up, and man, he twacked out in a weird way, in a paranoia way, crazy way. He kept thinking, in this dorm that we're in, there's cutthroats in this dorm. Cutthroats are a home team gang in Florida. I have no idea what went through his mind. But he instantly, after hitting the K2, instantly thought they were trying to get him. He was just like mumbling and gibberish nonsense. Man, they're trying to get me, man. They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me, man. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? He's spazzing out. And he runs to the wall. He's twacked out. He's paranoid. The dude runs to the wall, takes his shirt off. He's like, man, F all your cutthroats. F all your cutthroats. He's selling out. In this dorm, man, there's probably about there's about 6 cutthroats in this dorm. It's not, he calls out the whole set. The whole set. Cutthroats is a I don't know, man, some weird branch of a GD. Okay, so in Florida you have the Kings and the Bloods. They tie the flag. Okay, so they're cousins. Okay, and then you have, so if you have that, right, that was a bad comparison. I'm sorry. A better comparison is in Florida, there is a gang called MPR, Money, Power, and Respect. And they are a branch off of the Bloods. They're tied in with the Bloods, okay? The same way that the Cutthroats are tied into the GDs, if that makes sense, okay? Something pops off, you might as well. I used to be like, if it's an NPR, I'd be like, he's just another Blood. Because basically that's what it is. But it's really his own gang. Okay? Same thing with them. Okay? So this dude smokes it, wigs out, runs to the wall, takes his shirt off, and tries to call the whole set out. Man, I was nervous for him. Okay? I for sure thought he was going to get either stomped out or poked up for sure. Man, I'll tell you what. The stuff was strong. Everybody, the whole dorm's burning. Lucky enough in that situation, them dudes were burning, and they thought it was funny. I mean, seriously though, in this situation, he got real lucky, man, because that was supposed to go a whole different type of way. A whole different type of way. You know, he basically disrespected them, man. They're supposed to go stomp him out, cut him up, poke him up, all that, leave him right there. And make a statement out of it, but it didn't go down like that. Thank God. But man, I'll tell you what, from that day on, I don't care who you were, how cool I was with you, man. If you were testing some stuff, as I didn't even burn it like that in there. Listen, I did burn here and there, okay? But it came to a point where I didn't like it. I saw people do stuff like that, and I saw just people twack out. I'm sure you see the videos all over the internet. That scared me, man. That's not Bud. That's not normal. So I stopped. When I did do it, I took a hit or two. And when I did do it, it was because we had it. We were moving it like that, and just because I had it. I don't know why. A lot of boredom came into play too. I remember specifically one time I burnt was very weird. I had just fought. What story is this? I said fastest. I'll put it on the end screen to this. Dude named what's his name? Chubbs. I had just fought this dude Chubbs. He had the fastest hands on the compound. I'm gonna put that story in the end screen. And man, we go to war on the wall. This dude was bumping, man. We give it to each other, okay? I'm like, man, let's run that back, man. I feel like you got over him, whatever. He didn't want to run it back with me. So a while later, my buddy had a whole bunch of Tucci at the time. He's trying to calm the dorm down. He's trying to calm the tension level down. So he lights one up with the dude I just fought. And man, it was so awkward. So I walk over there, and it was weird. So I walk over there. And I sit down, and he's just like, I talked to the dude that I fought. He's just like, man, that one for you, big man. I wasn't talking to you, one for you. So I fake hit it this time because he's burning it. It's my buddy's stuff. So I get the thing, and I'm just like, I don't even hit it. I just fake hit it because I'm super alert. I don't know where this dude's mind's at. What's really on his chest? But just it was weird, man. That was a weird situation. I was real mad at that dude too for doing that to me. JD on the channel knows what I'm talking. It wasn't JD, but even JD was mad at that dude. We were pretty hot about that. But man, it's just weird, man. This stuff will change people big time. It really will. I'm gonna get into a longer video just about this subject because I really want y'all to know what it is, man. But this video, I want to say, I don't know how this dude. I do not know how this dude did not get stomped out. When I tell you he ran into the wall. He sold the whole set out. And this would not be his character. There's no way he's doing that sober. No way. And he really thought they were plotting on him. He went from literally normal, the normal dude that I know, to testing something out and getting so paranoid that he not only thought the cutthroats were plotting on him, but he thought it would be a good idea to just go to the wall and call all of them out and fight them all individually. I don't know what the hell he thought, but man, from that day on, if you tested that stuff around me, or if some just got in, and go do it over there, because I'm not going to be part of a whole gang call out. Not Matt. So this stuff is crazy though, man. I want to throw this one into the playlist section of Prison Hustles, Visitation Stories. Check it out. Smash the members, man, down here. Let's go. Team Whitey, let's build it up, man. I'm tired of this 3K thing. What's up with that, man? Share the video. I should be up there with all these other dudes. But you know what? The 3K that I have is solid. And on that one, I'm out of here. Can't find the end button. Nah, I made it weird. Who said white boys can't jump? Subscribe. Gotchas.